Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and I am continuing Marvel Mondays with Marvel Champions. We are still in the Mad Titan Shadow, and yes, I still have to use the rulebook to show which box set I'm in because I don't have the box anymore. We are now in fight number 3, scenario 3. So here is the fun little comic. Hold the line, Avengers! We can't let them get the stone! Yippee-ki-yay, Cap! The Guardians are here to help! As they shoot, was it Corvus Glaive? So who do we have here? We got Captain Spider-Man. Not Captain America, Spider-Man. She-Hulk, and Spectrum. I don't know who this is all the way up here. There's Falcon. I don't know who that is. Fighting, Corvus Glaive and Madame Proxima. Is that their name? And then, of course, we got the Guardians. Great timing, Quill. Spectrum, get eyes on the stone. On it. Too late, Avenger, says Thanos. We got a problem, Cap. Thanos just beamed back to his ship with the reality stone. Oh, darn, he got it. If Thanos has all the stones, then we are doomed. Not if we act swiftly. It will take him time to master infinite power, says Adam Warlock, who is meant to be here. Then let us strike as one, before it is too late, says Thanos. I'm pretty sure all these voices sound the same. Avengers! Assemble. Hey, Quill, when did we get a cool battle cry? I am Groot. No, that only works for you. All right, now we're all going to go fight Thanos. The Black Order's assault on Avengers Tower was brutal, but the Avengers stood firm in the defense. The tide of battle turned when the Guardians of the Galaxy arrived to lift the siege. The combined forces of the Guardians and the Avengers was enough to drive back the armies of Thanos. Yet, in the midst of that chaos, the Mad Titan used the Space Stone to teleport directly into Avengers Tower. Once inside, he seized the Reality Stone and teleported back to his enormous spaceship, Sanctuary. Sanctuary! With all 6 Infinity Stones in his possession, it is only a matter of time before Thanos masters the power of the Infinity Gauntlet and wreaks havoc on the universe. You have only one shot at stopping him before it is too late. Okay, so... hey, the Black Order and Children of Thanos sets can be removed from this scenario. The Infinity Gauntlet set may be used in other scenarios, but it is required when playing against Thanos. Alright, well, it's not looking good. So we have a couple things here. We have the Infinity Stone deck, which has all the Infinity Stones, and essentially he will be drawing from this deck that it will start to trigger effects. So after he goes, then all Infinity Stones will trigger. So we have the Reality Stone out is discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. Then it goes to the Infinity Stone discard pile. All of reality is subject to the power of the Reality Stone and the whims of the one who wields it. Then we have the Infinity Stones. Thanos has gathered all 6 Infinity Stones into the Infinity Gauntlet. He has only to master its power in order to enact his genocidal plan. It starts with no threat, luckily. It goes up to 24 before that happens. We have Sanctuary out. Thanos cannot take damage, and when defeated, each player may spend up to 3 punch resources from their hand. Deal 2 damage to Thanos for each punch resource spent this way. The damage ignores the tough status card, which is actually great with Hulk if I can happen to have one of his cards. Then we have Hack Sanctuary's computer. In order to defeat Thanos, you must deactivate his ship's many defenses. When defeated, each player searches their deck and discard pile for 1 card, adds it to their hand, and shuffles their deck. Flip this card over. So this has to be dealt with before we can remove threat from the main scheme. Thanos himself has the Infinity Gauntlet, of course. So he has 2 scheme and 3 attack. He's stalwart, as you can see from my sexy 3D printed thing. Which means he cannot be stunned or confused, which kind of sucks. And forced response after the Infinity Stone deck runs out, give Thanos 1 face-down boost card. The Infinity Gauntlet is attached villain. After attached villain activates, resolve the special ability of each Infinity Stone in play, otherwise put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. Infinite power is within my grasp. Alright, 32 health in phase 1. He cannot take damage, and I don't have characters that are awesome at scheming. So, yay! Well, we'll start with, oh, dang it, I don't have the, whatever. We'll use, I'll just get the stupid first place marker somewhere. I have a million different crates to look through. Before I can even... There it is. Alright, well. And by a million, I meant 2. Because I use these wooden artist cases to determine or to store games like this. I have this one. I have one for Arkham Horror. I have one for Aeon's End. I have one for Dominion. I will soon have one for Summoner Wars. Oh, God. They don't make it easy to store games like this. Okay, well, let's go ahead and whoop some ass. Luckily, I still have Cosmo, and we have Shawarma and stuff, so as Pita Paka, let's see, okay. That's actually not a terrible hand to get literally right now. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and use an energy, and let's remove... We'll just remove these 2 cards to bring in Nick Fury. Hell yeah. After he enters play, choose one. Remove 2 threat from a scheme, draw 3 cards, or deal 4 damage to an enemy. Ooh, interesting. I could draw 3 cards, but I don't know if that's going to help too much. Because these guys can get rid of this. You know what? I'm not going to draw 3 cards. I'm going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. Oh, actually, I can hold on to one of these cards because I can generate a science resource. Although it doesn't really help all that much whether or not I keep the card. But, I mean, his scheme is 2. It's 1. Best bet would be that I get another ally. Worst case, I mean, these guys can do 5, and then I can just deal with that. If I draw 3 cards, ooh, it is risky, and I cannot remember if this is beneficial with the other side. You know what? I'm just going to look. Who cares? I'm probably going to get my dick hole smashed. Yeah. Cool. It's not great for us. So let's go ahead. I mean, I got to be able to do damage to Thanos. Like, there's not really much I can do. So let's go ahead and... let's draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm glad I did that. I am very glad I did that because I can now swap to Spider-Man. And we were going to play the Power of Justice to then bring in Heroic Intuition. So now I get +1 thwart, which is awesome. So we're going to do 2, then 4. I mean, it's 6, so it's a little bit overkill. But that will remove Sanctuary, which is great. So now he can take damage. And we can spend up to 3 punch resources from our hand and deal 2 damage to him that way. Well, I have a wild, so that will be 2. And then... You know, I think I would be better off holding on to that card. And holding on to this card. So, in fact, I'm just going to leave it at that. I mean, I was hoping that I'd have my, limitless strength. So, 2 damage. Haha! Take that, sir! Behold, a grown man weeping and... Are you crying? Yes, I'm crying. He punched me with the Infinity Gauntlet. Okay. Well, I'm going to hold on to these cards. That's all I'm doing. As Spider-Man, that Heroic Intuition kind of came in clutch. It is an upgrade, unfortunately. Also, when does he go away? At the end of the round, if Nick Fury is still in play. Oh, I can actually use him. Use the Reality Stone to get rid of him. That's clutch. All right, Bruce. Let's see what you got. So I'm going to draw a card. This is literally what I just drew. My limitless strength. This would have been a 6 damage card. So... Oh, but I got to discard a card. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to discard that one. And then... Let's do some shit. This is the real Hulk, not the one that the MCU fucked up. I mean, Thanos can probably wipe the floor with Hulk. Oh, wait. Doesn't he? There is a comic that Hulk becomes like a pet. Is that Thanos? Or is that Doom? I can't remember. I cannot remember. Okay. Well, here's what we got. We are going to discard my Shawarma to bring in Brawn. And, damn, that is kind of a bummer. Well, actually, I can add a card from a discard pile to my hand, so it's not too bad whenever this deal gets removed. Then we are going to play Power of Aggression. Actually, well, no, never mind. To bring in Boundless Rage. And Limitless Strength is unfortunately going to do nothing for me. But now Brawn can attack. He'll take 1 damage. And after he attacks, I remove 1 threat from a scheme. So Thanos is down to 29. And we'll move this down by 3. Then Hulk is going to attack 4. So down to 25. Okay. That's pretty much it. Very kind of basic turn, but not the worst in the world here. Move that up, give myself some room. And then, boom. I think that's actually not terrible right now. Yeah. Okay. So 2 threat is going to go on the Infinity Stones. I'm going to play Great Responsibility. When any amount of threat would be placed on a scheme, you take it as damage instead. So I'm going to take 2 damage. I also got to draw. So I would have had 2 cards. Or, yeah, to give it the 5. And then we got 4 cards with Hulk. Nice. That's not terrible either. Right there. It's not great. Okay. So yeah, that would have went up, but I took the damage instead. Then we have Thanos, who is going to attack for 3. For discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck, apply its boost icons for its activation as if it were a boost card. Oh, that's probably not awesome. So 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 4, 5 damage coming to Spider-Man. Oh, thanks, Cosmo. You were great. You were great. He gets removed from the game. You're pretty much a chump block, because Nick Fury is going to be my Reality Stone removal. But the villain did initiate an attack against me, so I get to draw a card. Nice. Nice. Really? And then he's going to attack Hulk for 3. If damage from this attack defeats an ally, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. Ooh. Oh, for 3. Hey, Braun actually has 5 health, so that did not defeat an ally. Cool. Cool. That worked out. Now we have Reality Stone. Oh, well, actually, no, that's even perfect. Discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. So the Reality Stone, Braun goes away. He almost died anyway, and Nick Fury. Sweet. After attached villain resolves the special ability of each Infinity Stone play. Otherwise, okay, yep. So we resolved that. Now we got our thing. Also, someone did clarify something for me in one of my comments, which actually kind of bummed me out. I'll just see if I can find it. Because I get so many comments. That's not true. I get a decent amount of comments, which is nice. But where was it? Because it just made me... Yeah. He's like, I think you misunderstood a rule. The hazard icon means 1 extra encounter card for the group dealt to the first player, not 1 extra encounter card per hero. I have been making this game way harder on myself, if that's true. You know what? I have the Learn to Play right here, so I can clarify that right now. If I can find the hazard icon. Rules reference is going to be way easier. Hazard icon, page 15. Okay. For each test, an additional encounter card is dealt during step 3. Additional cards are dealt in player order. First additional icon. Oh my god. Why did no one tell me? I've played this game tons of times. I was going to say hundreds, but I don't think that's the case. Deviant Syndrome. Incite 1. Oh shit. I actually don't remember what Incite was. Oh, was that from this? Let's see. Because I actually don't remember what that keyword does. Boo. It doesn't say. Shows what the amplify icons is. What does... Okay. Incite 1. Incite 1. Yeah, okay. I think I have an app for this game. Let's see. Companion app. I mean, it's probably just a quick Google away. But, yeah. Incite keyword. Oh my god. I feel like as I get older, I just get worse at typing. Incite keyword. Yep, Marvel Champions. Okay. Incite is mostly an encounter cards when a card is replaced that much threat on the main scheme. Okay, that's what I thought it did, but I just didn't want to. So, okay, not too bad. So now there's only 1 on there. And then give Thanos a tough status card if you cannot place 2 threat on the main scheme. Well, I can't. I don't have the cards anymore. So now he's tough and stalwart. And then Hulk, Deviant Syndrome. Okay, well, that's funny. So I can't give him a tough status card, so that's going to put 3 threat total on the main scheme. Which puts it at 4. Alright. Well. Tough status card. A. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is, this actually isn't the worst use of these cards. Because I have Sentry in my hand, but I don't know. Like, I can't even pay for them, so it doesn't even matter. So I'm going to pay 3 cards to play Suborbital Leap, remove 3 threat from a scheme, 5 threat, so it's 3 threat from a scheme. Boom. All right. Hey, hack Sanctuary's computer. So each player searches their deck and discard pile for 1 card, adds it to their hand, and shuffles their deck. That actually bums me out because I am just going to discard it. So just Hulk have anything that is free. I don't think so. Unless, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. I'm gonna have to shuffle this. I am gonna grab Limitless Strength. Because we're a decent ways away from that popping off. And I need to get rid of that tough status card for Spider-Man, because I have at least a way to deal a decent amount of damage to him. So, I'm unfortunately going to lose Boundless Rage, but that's okay. So, we are going to grab Limitless Strength, because there's not that many. Then, we're going to attack, just to get rid of Tough. Then, we are going to go into Alter Ego, so I don't lose this card. Nice. Now, Spider-Man, I think the best use is probably to grab his Shawarma card. Yep, there it is. And then we will flip that. Defense protocols. You've accidentally tripped Sanctuary's failsafe program. So this has 6 on it. And when the player phase ends, place 1 crash counter here. If there are 2 crash counters here, each player adds 1 copy of the System Shock Obligation card to their hand. Remove this card from the game. The system. I will probably have to grab that, but maybe I can get rid of that with the cards that I have in my hand. Because I got 2 rounds to get rid of that. Alright, so now with my Shawarma, I can play it to play Swinging Web Kick and deal 8 damage to an enemy, knocking him down to 17. I like that. So deal 8 damage to an enemy, and then, let's go ahead and we will discard 3 cards to bring in Jessica Jones. She gets +1 thwart for each side scheme in play, so she has 2 thwart. I also have 2 thwart, so let's go ahead and thwart it up and knock this down by 2 or by 4. So, not bad. Oh, Boundless Rage is gone. I don't hate that. So we have this. Now we are going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully maybe I get my Spider Sense. Oh, I do! Well, not my Spider Sense, my Backflip. I like that. And I will be drawing 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not great. It's not a great use of that Limitless Strength, honestly. Well, it might. Okay, so this is going to go up by 2. Then he is going to... when the player phase ends, we have a crash counter on there. Then he is going to attack Spider-Man for 3... thank God. 3, 4, 5. I will use Backflip to prevent all the damage. So, haha! So no damage there. Then, he's going to scheme for 2 for 4. Okay, so we are at 10 out of the 24. Then he will put a new stone into play, which is the Space Stone. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with you, place this card in the Infinity Stone discard pile. The Space Stone allows its wielder to teleport through space, transporting themselves and others across vast distances instantaneously. Okay. Alright. Now we got that, and then we have this. So, wham! Black Dwarf. Cool. Alright, his attack's gain overkill. Then, Assault. That's not great. The villain attacks you. I hate that. I hate that card so much, because it's like, you waste a card to... It's like, he's already going to attack just by being in hero form. Then it's like, oh, nope, actually, you just avoided damage. He attacks again. It's so stupid. So 3, if damage from this attack defeats an ally, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So 3 damage. Well, I guess, you know what? I kind of want Jessica Jones still around. So I'll take the 3 damage. Alright. Well, now it is my turn. Okay, this could be useful. We are going... So he can't be stunned. And, God, that webbed up is just way too expensive. So we are actually going to play Avengers Mansion to put a Spider Tracer onto Black Dwarf. And then, whenever he would be defeated, to remove 3 threat from a scheme. So, that's pretty much it. I might end up going to... so we're going to have her... We're going to have her thwart, which removes the defensive protocols. So that's nice that I don't have to put a system shock. It's mainly nice that I don't have to go find it. And then with Spider-Man, we are going to have him... What's his health? 6. His attacks gain overkill. And Bruce doesn't really have... Actually... I'm going to have her and Spider-Man attack Black Dwarf. I'm still going to remove this, so I'm not going to put it back, but you'll see why in a sec. Okay, so now he's down to 2 health, which is pretty nice. Because that's it for Spider-Man. That's all he's got. Now, we'll see what I can draw into. That's really not horrible, but it's not going to do that much. So, sure. Alright, back to Hulk form. So first things first, we're going to play Energy to play To the Rescue, remove 2 threat from a scheme. That's where I'm removing the 2 from the defense protocols. Then, I'm going to play Limitless Strength for Thunderclap. A little bit of a waste here, but it does kill Black Dwarf, which is nice, which removes 3 threat from a scheme. And gets rid of him. And does 3 damage to Thanos. And that's just going to get discarded. Then Thanos is going to attack for 3. Alright. Now, ideally, I'd hold on to that Thunderclap with the Space Stone, because that's what's about to happen. But also, I probably should go into Alter Ego form with Peter. Just because I'm at 5 damage with him. And I can't rely on my backflips, because then he might just do an assault and attack me. I don't really like those cards, so we will draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And good thing I didn't, because there was no backflip there. And then we got the Hulk with his hand size of 4. Okay. Alright. Okay. Not nothing. Okay, tick this up by 2. So it is at 9. And now he is going to activate, where he is going to scheme for 2 for 3. So, not bad, keeping that somewhat in check. He's going to attack Hulk for 3 for 5. Don't think I have any way to negate that, so that will be 5 damage. Down to 13 with Hulk. And then he is going to... Oh, after he activates Space Stone. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with you. So... Alright, so... No minion, no minion, no minion. Corvus Glaive. He has Retaliate. Oh, and Toughness? That's annoying. He does 2 damage. Okay. Then, boom. No minion, no minion, no minion, no minion, no minion, no minion, no minion. Jeez. I mean, sometimes it's nice. How many? Okay. And then a Super Giant with Quick Strike. So that will be 2 damage going to Hulk. All right. Okay. So now we have our encounter cards. Boom and boom. It's probably more minions. Oh my god, it is. Ebony Maw, Villainous. When this minion activates, give it a boost card. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then the Titan's Throne. From his throne room deep inside Sanctuary, Thanos plots the destruction of everything. When defeated, choose and discard an Infinity Stone from play. Gives him an extra boost card. But there are 4 schemes on it. Okay. Gross. Well, deal 4 damage. Okay. Okay. Who is going to be the most annoying? And how can I just kill a bunch of these guys? I actually kind of have a decent hand here. Peter's turn is going to be complicated. Well, I think I'm going to play Power of Aggression and Helicopter to play Drop Kick, deal 4 damage to an enemy. It will stun that enemy, and I will draw a card, because I did pay for it using all punches. Okay, that's actually not terrible. So the 3 damage, or the 4 damage, I think I am going to put on Ebony Maw. I gotta wipe these minions out. Then, yeah. Gross. Okay, so it's kind of going to be a trade. So I'm going to do She-Hulk to play toe-to-toe, choose an enemy, that enemy attacks you. So it will be, well, is that worth it? Actually, yes. So I will attack first with Hulk to get rid of this toughness. Then Supergiant is going to attack, which will stun me. But I will do 5 damage back. So that's nice. Then, that's his turn. Alright, so now I gotta decide how I want to do this. Okay, I think I'm gonna hold on to this. Oh, I can generate a science each round. That's nice. Okay, well that will make things a little bit easier. So I'm going to generate a science to put a spider tracker on Ebony Maw. Then, oh, this will actually be kind of nice. I'm gonna discard that to bring in Aunt May, who you can't see, but she's right here. I'm gonna exhaust Aunt May to heal 4 damage from Peta. Goodness, Peter, you've been so clumsy lately. And then, yeah. Nice. Then I'm gonna discard Haymaker to bring in my web counters. Or yeah, my web shooters. So that is going to be, there's 3 on that. Then we're gonna have Spider-Man come in. Jessica Jones is going to attack and defeat Ebony Maw, which is nice because that will remove 3 threat from a scheme, and I think we'll remove 3 from here. I don't want to do that yet because there's no Infinity Stone in play, but Ebony Maw is defeated. So we just got Corvus Glaive. His toughness is gone. Got my web shooters. So I think we are just going to attack Thanos for 2. Because I have another swinging web kick, and I should be able to hopefully draw into something that makes it a little bit cheaper. But I also have my web shooters, which will help. Because once I get rid of this, it'll get rid of the next Infinity Stone that gets put into play. Unfortunately, I have no defense on anything. So, we shall see how the rest of this goes. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I did draw into one of my geniuses. And we can unexhaust. I think that's the first time I've brought in Aunt May. Bring in my stuff. Hulk untaps. Drawing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. God, I never get his like super heavy damage attack. All right, so that's gonna go up by 2. And then he's going. Oh God, should I get rid of that for the? I mean, it's an extra boost. No, I don't think so. I don't think so because I have a good way of healing, and yeah, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6 damage coming to Hulk. 6 damage coming to Hulk, eh? And then I'm stunned. That would be kind of a waste. All right, I'm gonna take it. That's a lot of damage. And then with Spider-Man, he's attacking for 3. Discard an ally or upgrade you control. So 3, 4. For 4 damage, let's get rid of Heroic Intuition. I get to draw a card. Oh, that's nice. And when the villain initiates an attack against you. Oh, then I'll backflip. And avoid that damage, but Corvus Glaive will attack for 2. Okay. Not looking super hot, but I kind of have a decent plan. Now we're going to draw, so we got that, which means an escalation is going on. Oh, and we do have the Soul Stone. Heal 3 damage from the villain and give it a face-down boost card. Place this card. Okay. It's not too bad. I don't like the face-down boost card. But that Titan's Throne is almost gone, so I can get rid of Soul Stone so he won't heal. Aunt May, please! I need your help! Because Hulk him being stunned kind of sucks. But I can at least kind of do something. Depending on what these encounter cards do. And hopefully it's not another minion coming into play. And boom. Alright, so now we got Thanos' armor. Okay. When Thanos would take any amount of damage, reduce that amount by 1. After hero makes a basic attack against Thanos, spend a lightning and a punch resource to discard this card. Ew! I don't like that. I don't like his armor reduction. At least it didn't give him a tough status card. because that's honestly the worst. Oh. And then, goddamn, Master of the Stones. When Thanos activates, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. At the end of this activation, discard Master of Stones. So he is buffed to all hell. So right now he is a 2. He's a 3/4. Gross. All right. Well, here is what I am thinking. I'm thinking okay, exhausted. Boo. Unfortunately, you can't stun him. And I reduced it by 1. That's a rough time. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to discard Genius and Webbed Up then to play Swinging Web Kick, which will do 7 damage instead of the 8 to Thanos, which knocks him down by 2. And unfortunately, I do not have a Lightning Bolt, but I can at least kind of do something. So I'll discard 2, or discard 1, and I'll bring in a Surveillance Team with 3 counters on it. Oh, hey, that actually kind of works, because that means I can exhaust it and a counter to remove a threat from a scheme. And we'll remove the Titan's Throne, which will remove the Soul Stone. Good deal. Now the question is do I attack Thanos? No, I don't think so. I think I'll attack Corvus Glaive for 2, and then he has Retaliate 1. But I think I got to... I have to... I think that Infinity Stones is going to pop, so then I will come in, have Aunt May heal me. So I'm back at full health with Peter, but it's really Hulk that's just going to kind of do almost nothing. Alright, so I am gonna attack, get rid of the stunned, but then I will discard this to play Unstoppable Force, where I can ready him, and that lets me draw a card. Ugh, okay, well, crap. Shit. Okay. Alright, what's my healing? 4? Alright, so I have my Limitless Strength, and then I have a movable object or suborbital leap. I can either give him 4 HP, or I can remove 5 threat. I think removing the 5 threat might be good, because I'm thinking I can't weather an attack like that. So we will... Well, actually, I am going to go into that. So we are going to do Limitless Strength and Suborbital Leap, which will remove 5. So that'll just pump this, put it down to 9. Okay. And I might hold on to this. It depends. Am I going to attack and get rid of Corvus Glaive, or am I going to attack and defeat Thanos for his first phase? You know, I actually kind of want to wait. So we're going to go ahead and swap and have him heal. Bumps him up to 9. Alright. I guess I could have killed Corvus Glaive too. But because 1, 2, 3, no extra boost, so chances of that popping is slim. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So this might not be actually all that terrible with the cards that I got. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I have another web swinging attack. I do! Oh, actually. Alright. Alright, things are kind of coming together. This is going to go up to 5. Then he is going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. Nothing. So 3. That's awesome. He's going to scheme again. I'm actually just going to make this a 5 because of he's going to scheme. And then another scheme. 1, 2, 3. Okay, another 5. Gross. So what does that put that at? 15, 21. So we got 6. That's 12, 18, 19, 20, 21. So not quite there. And then, unless he schemes based off these. Super Giant, okay. I don't think you can take damage whenever I'm in alter ego form. Oh, fuck me. God. Alright, it's fuck my ass, dude. Alright, we got Abomination coming in. Reveal your, yep, set aside. Well, it's probably over now. Because that's pretty much it. Oh, I also meant to... so we have the first one where that comes into play with the Time Stone, and then with the Master of the Stones brings in the Power Stone. But the Master of Stones gets discarded. How nice. And then Total Destruction has 4 on it. And Abomination can't take damage. Oh my god. Yet somehow more manageable than Ronin. And yeah. So there's that. So the Time Stone, discard the top 4 cards of your deck and place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card type discarded this way. And then the Power Stone, well, with the Time Stone, its owner can bend time to their will, speeding it up, slowing it down, or even reversing its course. And then the Power Stone, you are stunned. If you were already stunned, take 3 damage, place this card in the... Okay, well, that one scheme that I got rid of was probably worse. Jeez. Okay, well, Hulk's turn. Guess I'll draw a card and see what I get. Yep. Probably not that. Ugh. Fuck. Okay. I don't even know if I have ways to get rid of that. Okay. Well, we will discard... Well, do I want to... It's 1. We can do 1, 2, 3, but then I can't play that. Is that even worth it? Well, I might. It depends on what I draw. Alright, well, we'll discard these 2 to play Dropkick, deal 4 damage to an enemy, which lets me draw a card. Ugh, God, not great. Not awesome. It's going to be overkill. Damn. Where the fuck are his super-powered cards? Hulk is becoming kind of a liability. I need him to start doing more damage. Surprisingly, I'm not doing any damage as much as I thought I would with Hulk. So, there's Abomination. 4 damage to an enemy. I guess I'll put it on Super Giant. And then I'll discard these 2 to bring in Immovable Object, which gives me 4 HP and Retaliate 1. And then we'll go into that form. And I don't even know if I attack. I mean, I might as well, just because then I can... Well, yeah, fuck it. Gotta at least get to second phase, so... Reduced by 1, still a 3 attack, so that does defeat his first phase. Which makes him so he's stalwart and toughness, so he's going to have a tough status card coming in. And then when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Thanos' helmet and reveal it. Great. Great, great, great. Thanos' bicycle helmet. Fucking got him. Oh, wow. Would you know it's not in here? Oh, okay. So, okay. Now he has Retaliate 1. On top of the toughness. Luckily, it doesn't give him any stat buffs. But now he has... How much else does he have now? He has 46. 46 health. And I am struggling with his minions. So these it's still mind-boggling to me that he's not the final guy. Like, they made Ronan the final guy for that. They made Red Skull the final guy. For some reason in this one, they're just like, nah, he's actually going to be the third fight. Alright. So now he has his helmet with Retaliate 1. And I don't know if I have a Retaliate... Oh, yes, I do. Alright, so now he has Retaliate. Well, I can actually put Retaliate here. Because Stalwart is coming from him. And then... Okay, so 46. Boom. Peter Parker. Alright, how do I want to do this? Okay. We are going to... generate a science resource and discard this to play Black Cat. After you play Black Cat, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. And for each one with a science icon, none of them. That would have been added to my hand. How nice. Not a single one. I bet you the next one was. It wasn't. It's actually a fucking useless justice. I think the justice aspect might be my least favorite. Alright. Well, that didn't help in any way. The good news is she does 1 damage, so I can at least... Alright. He can't be stunned because he's still stalwart. What do I do? Alright, well... We shall see. Spider-Man! So let's go ahead. We'll have Black Cat attack. Oh, hey, that's actually nice. She doesn't take a damage for attacking. That will kill Supergiant. How nice. That's actually pretty handy right there. Corvus Glaive is just an annoying little bitch. But I could... Could have... I can weather him. So... But I need to scheme. That's the problem. Is I can't have Abomination there. Because after Abomination attacks, you discard the top card of your deck. If it's a punch resource, take 2 damage. Fuck it. Okay. Oh, but he can't die. Threat cannot be removed from the scheme. Oh, threat cannot be removed from the scheme while Abomination... I thought it was reversed. Great! Okay. Well then, in that case, I will use... It feels like such a waste, but he has to get removed. I'll discard that and a strength to play Swinging Web Kick. and... Oh, I haven't done that yet. And that will defeat Abomination. I can't remember if the Nemesis goes into the discard pile. So now I can get rid of that. Unfortunately... Oh, I had to exhaust this. It's still not going to do much, but... Oh, I can't even play it. But I think it'll help in the future. I'll discard Mockingbird and bring in another web shooter. So that should help. So now I got both my web shooters. I think, if that's the case... Oh, I also don't have increased threat anyway. So we will just attack Corvus Glaive. And retaliate doesn't matter. Whew! Okay. Cleared up some bugs. That's nice. I forgot there were 2 Infinity Stones that are coming into play that are about to pop off. So that's not great. And the main scheme's about to go off. But I at least got him to second phase. And, well, hold on. I can do Surveillance Team. Because that's at 21. Yeah, 21, 2, 3. Yeah, let's actually remove 1 from here. Cool. Because as of right now, he is not scheming. Alright, how do I... So... It's a science and a punch and a punch and a... What are those called? I always just call them what the... mental is blue, physical is punch, energy is lightning, and then wild. Mental, physical, energy. Got it. So this one's an energy and a physical, and this one's a mental and a physical to remove his helmet and his armor after he makes a basic attack. Which could be done, I imagine, in 1 basic attack to get rid of both of those. The highest chance is actually Spider-Man doing that. So that's it. That's what I got. We'll see how any of this works. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I gotta take one of these. Because I have to reshuffle. Yeah, I think I've talked about it in the past. I've never been a fan of being punished for having to shuffle your deck. Just because you don't really, ever pop off. I mean, I'm sure if you actually deck build and you make, those really disgusting decks that people can do. I haven't been one of those players, but that could be fun to do. Maybe after... the Marvel Champions series is done, and then I cycle through Marvel United and Marvel Zombies to come back to Marvel Champions and be just look up a deck, like a thematic deck, and test it out for each character. That could be pretty dope. But, yeah, having to, reshuffle, and it's oh, hey, actually, you get fucked for doing so. It's why? Yeah, this is actually probably going to be a... This is probably going to be a burn hand to get rid of some of those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, there it is. Would you look at that? Hulk smash. That might do it. That might do it. All right. So we just got to see. So this is ticking up by 2. So we are at 22. So still not quite on that. Oh, he still has tough. Oh, and luckily this is passing. Okay. So 3, 4 is the attack going to Hulk. For 4. God, 5, 6, 7. 7 fucking damage. Well, do I block that? I can't. If I want to do any type of damage, I have to take it. All right. Whoops. There we go. But retaliate. Haha! Take that. Your toughness is gone, bitch. And then 3, 4, 5. 5 coming to Spider-Man. I definitely did not draw any of my dodges. So, thanks, Black Cat. Your real MVP right there. Okay. 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 Time Stone. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck. Oh, well, no, okay, never mind. That was Well, who is this? Like, who is this affecting? First player? Does it actually say it in here? If there are no infinity that is triggered when the act, it doesn't say. If there's more than one villain, or no villain play at the start of the game, the Infinity Gauntlets that cannot be used. Nope. I don't know who it can't be both. Not that it matters anyway. We'll just say it's Hulk. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, this Hulk smash is definitely gone. Oh, actually, it wasn't. Funny enough. There's. I mean, it is gonna pop that, unfortunately, barely. But then this gets discarded, and then the Power Stone. You are stunned, yeah, because it's like, who's you? So, well, I don't know who it's affecting. We'll just say it's Spider-Man, because then. And that's all of them that went off. So this will shuffle, but then... Isn't it? Where is it? Search the encounter deck. I already got his helmet. After Infinity Stone deck runs out, give Thanos one face-down boost card. Oh, okay. Resolve the special, but otherwise put the top card. Yeah, I think it just gets shuffled again. Not quite sure if he's getting an extra... boost. Well, I probably missed it. Oh well. Chances are we're not winning, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. So there's that. Then we have, based off the total destruction, it is. So this is, yeah. So they're both just getting 2. And then we have Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Well, his immovable objects goes away. So now I'm down to 3 health. And then Master of the Stones. When Thanos activates, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. Nice. Nice. And then Spider-Man. Inner Demons. God damn it. Oh my god. Well, actually, yeah, Inner Demons goes to him. He has to discard 2 cards from his hand. Yeah, we're definitely losing now. So, alright. Because I don't think I have another, and then this card just gets discarded. And then... Tribute! The Black Order worship death and demand tribute from those they conquer. When defeated, deal the player who defeated the scheme a face-down encounter cards. Okay. So that is 4 going on there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, we had some chance to deal... Oh, and then that's all gone. So now, balance the scales. When revealed, each player shuffles their discard pile into their deck. Each player removes the top half of their deck, rounded down from the game. I forgot about that. Gross. And then, with a snap of his fingers, Thanos wiped out half of all life in the universe. If you can wrest the gauntlet from the Mad Titan, perhaps you can use its power to undo this tragedy. But if you fail, there will be no one left to stand against him. I mean, that's not true at all. There's tons of cosmic beings that can beat Thanos quite easily, but not anyone that we can play as. When am I getting my Galactus hero? I'm actually surprised they haven't done Galactus as a character. He's not a boss, is he? I'm trying to think of all the characters in the upcoming box sets. But I don't think... Is he one? Maybe he is. I don't remember. Okay. So I'm just going to eyeball it on what's half. So, oh, actually, here's what I can do. So there's half of his deck, which I can put over here. And then he just shuffled, so that actually kind of sucks, because I could have avoided at least one of those. And it's probably going to be like all my good attack cards. Maybe if I'm lucky, it'll be all the Justice cards that get removed. And the thing is like none of these characters are doing like that bad. Because they both can kind of hit hard. I mean, they have some ways of dealing of dealing with thwart. It's just they don't do enough. It seems like a lot of their cards are maybe too expensive to like get any type of synergy going. Let's see. Is that good? Sure. Alright, and that's how I'm going to keep track of their deck. Alright, well, 24. Oh, I also forgot about that, so. Whose turn is it? Well, let's see. I don't even... Well, actually, I kind of can. I think I'm going to play these two. Well, crap, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to play these two to then play 4 Justice, remove 3 threat from a scheme. I did not pay for using only mental. So 3 threat from a scheme. We'll do this one. And then we will we'll actually thwart and get rid of this one. Well, I probably should actually I'll attack, because then I will use one of my web shooters and this card to play Tenacity. Oh, I don't have that. Actually, I can. I can remove, spend 1 from this. Where the fuck is the 2? There we go. Exhaust that to discard Tenacity to ready him. So the stun's gone, then I will thwart. So at least the stun's gone. And then I didn't even do what I was hoping. So I just gotta get the luckiest card draw in the world. I did not. I did not get the luckiest card draw in the world. It doesn't matter. I gotta recover. So we'll hold on to these. Actually, I'm gonna discard that one just so I can have a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I can burn all those cards, and then I'm still at 10. I can actually get rid of Surveillance Team and lower this by 1. Okay. I still have not even attacked him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, okay. Well, all right. Well, at least some of the cards stuck around. So we're there and there, and now this is going to go up by 3 because of the escalation. Oh, we just lose if that pops off. So 3, Thanos is attacking for 3, 4, 5. When he activates, put the top card of the infinite. So that is Soul Stone. That's actually the best one to draw because he's at max health. So 3, 4, 5. 6 damage coming to Spider-Man. I unfortunately don't have a way to avoid that. So, okay. But I do get to draw a card when he initiates an attack against me. Yep. But it is an extra card to use. Then he's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Okay. Then after that, Soulstone will go off. Heal 3 damage from the villain and give it a face down boost card. Okay. So he's not healing, but he does have a face down boost card. I'll just put that right there. And the Master of the Stones goes away. So that couldn't have been a better one out of all of them. Now we're going to get our encounter cards, which is not an extra one. So Clash of the Titans. When revealed, the enemy with the highest attack attacks the hero. No attack. Cool. So they gain Surge and Black Dwarf. All right. And then I Am Inevitable. When revealed, give Thanos a face down boost card. Okay. All right. Go into old Brucey. We'll see if I get lucky again. I didn't. I think I drew the exact same fucking card. All right. Ooh. Okay. I think this might be worth it then. No, it's not. Not right now. Well, actually, it might be. But well, okay. No, because I have to get rid of 3 fucking cards to fucking do it. Oh my god, Hulk, kill yourself. Because he can't weather an attack. Not really, especially because he's going to be the one getting retaliated against first with all the boost. Unless I can defend against it, but chances are probably not. Alright. Well. 3 cards. Hulk's, I don't know why I tapped it. Hulk Smash, doing a basic attack. 13 damage. I can't discard a card to even get rid of any of his stuff, because I have to get rid of 2 cards. Maybe Spider-Man can, but that's 13 damage. Retaliate 1. I did not pay for it. Well, did I? No, I didn't. I had a mental in there. So it doesn't gain overkill, but it still is plus 10. So 13 minus 1 because of the armor, so that's 12, knocking him down to 34. Jeez. Hardest hitting attack, and it's like... it's just disgusting. Okay. Well. I'd have to get real lucky with her again. And probably won't, but maybe I will. So we will... it's pretty much the same. Exhaust Web Shooter and get rid of Helicopter to bring in Black Cat. Discard the top 2 cards of my deck. Yep, none of them were science. Or none of them were mental. Okay. Well... yeah. Well, I guess I could have gotten rid of his armor if I didn't play her, but... well, is that even worth it? I mean, I did technically... yeah, I could have used her, but she can kind of chump block a little bit. And... I guess I will discard these two to play Swinging Web Kick. 8 damage. It's actually 7 damage. Yeah, knocks him down to 27. It's pretty much all or nothing here. So 27. I don't have any extra, so I can't do that. I mean, she can just attack, but it's reduced by 1, so I guess she'll attack Black Dwarf for 1. And then Spider-Man will attack him for 2. And then go to Alter Ego and have Aunt May heal him for 4. That is a very nice card because that means I can attack or do other stuff with him. He's getting no buffs except for the boost, which is an attack towards Hulk. So that is that. That's all I got. 27, huh? Okay. So we will unexhaust everyone. Black Dwarf is still there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what cards Okay. And then Hulk is about to eat shit. Well, it's not nothing, but I don't know if he's surviving. That's the problem. So this is going up by 3, so we are at halfway to losing. Halfway there! Alright. Yep. Now he's attacking. For 4, would it have been better to have him swap? It might have been, actually. You know what? What was it? It was 12 damage, so he's at 39. Let's say I just kept one of those Hulk smashes and went to Alter Ego. Because I really can't have him lose. And he can have 5 cards, so I'll just get rid of all the other ones. Okay. So now he's scheming for 2, 3. No damage. Oh my god! Actually, it's just 3. None of these have boosts, and it's not an attack. So that's insanely lucky on that. And then, but he's scheming over here, but it's still just for the 3. And we discard the top card of this. 3. Oh god. Yeah. Wait, do I have a way to negate that? Nope. Okay. Well, that kind of counteracted it. So we're at 18, 19, 20, 21. And then Black Dwarf does a scheme. Okay, well, if any of these encounter cards here cause him to scheme, then we lose. Proxima Midnight. Okay. I can handle that. And, god, well, hold on. Eviction Notice. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. This card gains Surge and discard this object. Do I want to exhaust him? I don't really have... Well, that is... Oh, it's an obligation. You know, I actually wouldn't be that upset with any of these cards getting removed. So, but it does gain Surge, but I kind of need him to be readied. And this will come to him. So, I'm taking a risk on that. Oops. Okay. Well, fuck. It's actually the 1 card I didn't want to lose. But, and then discard this obligation. And when revealed, the enemy with the highest attack attacks the hero or ally with the highest attack. Okay, so Black Dwarf attacks Black Cat. And she's gone. Okay. That's fine. All right. So, here's what we got. Aunt May, I mean, now we're definitely losing. I'm not doing 39 damage. I can tell you that much right now. Because I am just not getting... Yeah, what is that? 12, 18, yeah, 22. And I can't even remove any. So we'll just see how much damage we can do, which is virtually none. In fact, again, I should have just... Why did I go to Alter Ego with Spider-Man? I had a black flip. I had a back flip. I could have ignored all the damage, and he wouldn't have schemed for 6. Yeah, that's pretty stupid. Because I could have just ignored all that. Because I didn't even... Oh, I did heal. I did heal with Aunt May. That's right. And then Black Dwarf was going to attack anyway. Well, that sucks. Do I even have any good cards left? Oh, yeah. Actually, the last 3 cards I got are actually kind of solid. But I have no way to draw them. Because we're definitely losing because of that. So, with the cards that I do have... well, maybe... Depends on what I get here. Okay. I might be able to do something. So I can do my web shooter to put a spider tracer on. Then I can generate a mental and this to play Haymaker. Oh, I gotta be in hero form. Hero form to play Haymaker, deal 3 damage to Black Dwarf, which defeats him. And that lets me remove 3 threat from a scheme, which is this. Oh, yeah. And deal the player who defeated this scheme a face-down encounter card. Okay. Yep, so that's gone. So now... I can... get rid of 1. So that's pretty sweet. And that's it. That's all he's got. These cards, the Enhanced Spider Sense, have actually been ass. They have been so unbearably ass. Alright, well, let's see what I draw. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so now let's... I have to be able to ready him. Oh, wait a minute. If I went to Alter Ego instead of attacking, then I would have recovered. So now we'll go to Hulk. And then we can... It's got to be damage, right? Yeah. Kind of does. Does it though? Because we're at 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, and it's going to go up by 3. And I have no way to avoid... I do kind of have a way to avoid it, but it's going to remove all the cards from my hand. That's the problem. Because I just have not been getting any luck with my card draw. If I had gotten another Limitless Strength, we could have done something. Are there even any left in his deck? Yes, there is actually one still in here. Surprisingly, with removing half of the deck. Yeah, I don't see it. I do not see... I just don't see a way of getting out of here, of winning this. So I don't even really see a point in trying, because I'm just so low on health. I'm getting multiple encounter cards. But god damn it, do I just really want to win. Limitless Strength actually definitely feels very limited. Because that would just be 14. 13, because it's still -1. Gross. How are you expected to beat these guys? I don't get it. Because the reason why I'm hesitating is I have a suborbital leap, and and a limitless strength, so I can remove 5 threat from that scheme. But I just don't. I don't even know if there's a point to that, because she attacks for 3, then he's going to attack for 4 with a boost. So it's like that's already 7 damage if the boost isn't going to kill Hulk, right? And I know it's like, oh well, defend, but then when you defend, you have no way to ready. So you you can play cards to do it, but like with Hulk Smash, for example, you have to make a basic attack. So unlike some of Spider-Man's cards where it's like, oh, you just get to do damage, you have to do a basic attack with him. So if I don't do suborbital leap, we lose. But then if I do suborbital leap, it delays it for a turn because I have to discard my hand. I guess we'll just see what happens. I'll do Limitless Strength and Suborbital Leap and remove 5. I remove 5 threat from that, and then I'll discard this to play Boundless Rage and give myself 4 +1 attack. That's going away. This is actually one of those instances where I don't want all of Hulk's cards, because they're all super expensive and I can't even play all of them, and they go away. So I actually get burned by having his cards. So I could do a basic attack for 4, which will be for 3, because I have no cards to remove. So yeah, it'll be 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Alright. That is that. I got 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. So there's that. And then he has 4. Great. Yeah, not awesome. Alright, well this is going up by 3, so that makes it a 6, or at 18. Then he's going to attack for 3, 4 onto Pita for 4, for 5. Okay, so 5 damage. Oh, I didn't ready him. 5 damage. And then it's going to be 3, 4. Okay, 4 plus the 3, so 7. So 3 damage. Hey, we're both at 3. And then encounter cards. So he got one. Why? Oh, because it was the side scheme. Alright, so hey, look, tribute. That's actually really not that bad. And then Avatar of Death. Thanos attacks you. That attack gains overkill and piercing, because of course it does. That's fun. Well, that definitely. So 3, 4. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Now I definitely lost, because now he gains a tough status card. So 4 damage. Even if I block it, that knocks me down. I only take 1 damage. Oh wait. Hold on. Eat ass. Nope. The Avatar of Death is a treachery. Which I can discard an Enhanced Spider Sense to play an Enhanced Spider Sense and counter its when revealed effects. So yay! He's not attacking me. Although he did initiate an attack. Oh, and I got a shuffle. So I'm not giving myself a fucking face down encounter card. That rule is so fucking garbage. Like, it's just ass. I hate it so much. Especially whenever you're playing these kinds of campaigns and there's just so much randomness. Don't get me wrong, I really do like this game. There's a lot that it does well, but it is very random in the cards that you draw when you need certain specific cards to make your character actually do something. On top of the randomness of the encounter deck, that can just completely snowball against you. So adding that extra element just to be annoying. Oh, that's funny. It's an enhanced. It just feels like it's against you. And then Hulk's is in sight 1. Oh, hold on. Discard that to play Enhanced Spider Sense and cancel that. Haha! Anyway, all that did was literally just delay the inevitable because now it's Hulk's turn. And he did not get anything that is good. Well, kind of. We will... Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have... I'll just... it doesn't matter with the Retaliate 1 and stuff. Which I actually could get rid of if Spider-Man was going first. But he's not. Yes. So we are going to have Hulk attack for 4 damage. Actually, it's 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3. He takes a damage for the retaliation. I had to do a basic attack. Then I'm going to discard... Oh. Well, it costs 3 anyway. So... I discard these 2 cards to play Unstoppable Force, Ready Hulk. If you paid for this card using only punch resources, draw a card. I did! Great, that doesn't do anything. So he's ready. I will attack again for another 3. Then I will discard this card to play Crushing Blow and deal 4 damage to him. -1. Is it -1? Any amount of damage, yep. So 27. Alright, Spider-Man. Can't do anything. Even if I could, it wouldn't kill him. So, we'll attack for 1. I take a retaliation damage. Oh, I also should have taken a retaliation damage here. And then, yeah, I mean, I had to basically prevent all the tough status stuff, so... I do have a swinging web kick in here. But it costs 3, and I don't have any of my spider stuff, so... Aunt May! Go! Get him! Yeah, it's over, because he's gonna attack and do all this disgusting stuff. I'm at 1 HP, so... Yep, we'll see what I would have drawn on my next hand. A backflip, that doesn't do much, and then 4 cards here. And, yeah. He's still at 26 health. So we lose to Thanos. It was a valiant effort, but just it's too much. I don't think these core game characters are up to par against like the later box sets. I know this one came out. I mean, it came out a few years later, but I mean, it is Thanos. The Infinity Stones weren't even the problem. It was just I couldn't get anything going. Like when all your damage cards cost 3 to do, and they're not even that amazing. It's rough, especially like swinging web kick. I need to hope I get an energy or a genius or anything to do, but that's all I end up doing. It's like, oh, let me do all of this just for 8 damage. Okay. And then with Hulk, it's even worse because yes, all of his cards cost 3, so then you have to hope you get a limitless strength. And if you do, then it's like, well, to do his Hulk smash, you have to do a basic attack, and there's okay, sometimes you just have to weather an attack to be able to stay readied. It is rough. Not impossible, because let's say, I mean, even if I did do it, if I just got one good round where they both got to do something, we can even keep the reduced damage. That would be 14, like if I had the Boundless Rage, 14 damage, so 13 damage with his state as he is right now. That knocks him down to 13. And if Spider-Man can do his swinging web kick, that knocks him down to 6. Which is still not winning, but that's, again, just a decent hand later of drawing into another swinging web kick to beat him. So Thanos doesn't feel impossible like Ronan does. Ronan just feels like you're just getting your asshole stretched the entire time. But I mean, the good news is with this, let's see. So System Shock. Okay. Defensive Protocols. It is in the victory display. And the Infinity Stones 1B was completed. Okay. So, I mean, we're just going to power through. I'm not redoing scenarios, especially when they last kind of as long as these do. Luckily, even then, it's still only an hour and a half, but damn, we got 2 more fights after this. It does not bode well, but we shall see how it goes. I hope you're enjoying. Stick around for the rest of the series. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.